So you see the contradiction here, how your Quran says that it's a detailed explanation of everything. Well, at the
That came
same time, in
before.
another place, it says that there are some verses that are unclear, that are not detailed.
What do you, what? I don't understand your point.
Here we got a conversation between God Logic and a Muslim about what makes someone a false messenger. Muslim sets the standard of what makes someone a fake, and Avery is going to test if he's being consistent. Let's take a look. Also, the link of the original live stream is in the description.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this again. Why do you dislike Paul?
Say like, why dislike Paul?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you ask us why don't we like Paul, I go to what Paul says and what his writing says to make my judgment.
Very good.
And now, this is what I'm saying to you. So when I look at what he says and all his contradicting statements in itself, he contradicts himself even. You know this can't be anything from God because God don't make mistakes, right?
So you're saying that Paul contradicts himself.
Himself, yeah, himself.
And
Not
so,
even Jesus.
and so therefore that makes him a false messenger?
Of course, he can't, even he does in your, because I know where you're gonna go with this. You're gonna use the why fallacy and keep asking why, but he even contradicts your Jesus. Then you're gonna change the topic to Jesus' teachings. How do you know it's true? How do you know what we got is real? But yeah,
I'm not doing anything. I'm just going by what you say. Whatever you say, I'm gonna just follow you up.
But yeah, he contradicts. Even the, like we were speaking about yesterday. You said that is the main event, the Damascus journey, right? And even in the event itself, he contradicts all his statements about the event.
Okay.
Is not consistent.
Okay, nice. So you're saying that if he contradicts himself, that makes him a false messenger. Is that true?
Yeah, and
okay. Well, let's pause there for a second. Okay. So if Muhammad contradicted himself, he'll be a false messenger.
Okay, but now you're looking in Islam.
Well, no, I'm seeing if you're consistent with your standard.
Okay, what did you say?
If Muhammad contradicted himself, is he a false messenger?
If Muhammad contradicted himself, of course, if you contradict yourself, of course, then your revelation is not clear.
All right, let me show you something.
Okay, indeed, in the stories is a lesson for men of understanding. The Quran is not a forged statement, but a confirmation. Existing books, the Torah, and Jewel, and other scriptures, and a detailed explanation, everything, and a guide and a mercy for them. Okay, but that's part A of the movie. You're looking
beautiful. Do you see how it says here that it's a detailed explanation of everything, Adam?
Yeah, but I don't disagree with the Quran as well.
Good, you shouldn't. It's your book, so it's a detailed explanation
that's part
of
one
everything.
Of the movie.
Nice.
That's the beginning. You have to look at the middle and the end of the movie. You're just going to part
nice.
one.
That's beautiful. All right, so the Quran said it's a detailed explanation of everything. Go to read this now.
But I don't even believe in the sources that you show me because half the time
you don't believe in the Quran?
No, because half the times you guys have.
That's crazy. You don't believe in the Quran.
Let me tell you why.
I do not believe in the Quran, bro.
No, because you
go ahead and read that. Go ahead and read that verse for me, please.
You put up verses in hadiths. When I check, it's not mentioned.
Go ahead and stop. Go ahead and read the verse, please.
Yeah, I'm not reading like that, but I can see it.
You can see it? All right, you don't got to read the whole thing since you don't like your Quran.
No, I'm saying you can read it if you want.
Does it say does it say in the Quran are verses that are entirely clear?
But this is what I'm saying. I can.
Does it say that?
This is nothing. This is minor. But
does it say that there are verses in the Quran that are entirely clear?
This isn't even the topic on your channel.
Does it say that there are verses in the Quran that are entirely clear?
Of course.
Okay, nice. Those are the foundation of the book. And then it says, and others that are not entirely clear, right? So you see how it says that there are other verses that are not clear?
Yeah, but a detailed explanation of what? Everything, right? That was revealed before.
It says everything. No, not of what was revealed before. The Quran, it's talking about the Quran itself. The Quran itself is a detailed explanation of everything.
Look in the previous verse then.
Okay, I'll go with you, bro. I'll go with you. So the Quran is a detailed explanation of everything that was previously revealed?
All our religious stories that we share, basically, kind of, in a way.
Nice. So it's detailed about everything that's been revealed in the previous scriptures?
So it's detailed about the message that was given to the prophet.
It doesn't say that. It says detailed about everything. Does it say detailed about the message, or does it say it's a detailed explanation of everything?
They all have the same message.
Does it say it's a detailed explanation of the message or a detailed explanation of everything? Does it say it's a detailed explanation of everything?
Okay, so the previous verses, the same chapter. So, like I said, you can't just cherry pick one verse. We can all do that.
Does it say it's a detailed explanation of everything, bro?
Yeah, if you read the same chapter, you will see it.
All right.
100%.
So it says that the Quran is a detailed explanation of everything. Over here, it says that the Quran has verses that's not entirely clear.
Did you say it's 3:12, by the way?
3:7.
Oh, okay, sorry. 3:7, yeah. That specific chapter has 200 verses, and you just picked the one.
Who cares? None of those
That
other
what you mean,
verses
who
are
cares?
relevant
That's
to
what
what I'm
ignorance
asking
fallacy.
about. So you see the contradiction here? How your Quran says that it's a detailed explanation of everything, while at the same time, in another place, it says that there are some verses that are unclear, that are not detailed.
What do you what? I don't understand your point. And others not entitled. Go for the punishment.
You really don't understand?
Is he a saint that broke the verse, the entire Qadar foundation with the verse?
You don't understand this?
Okay. Wait, and others, it's not entirely clear to them. It's not clear.
It doesn't say entirely clear to them.
Wait. Of course. So read the next line. What does it say?
It says, so as far as in those whose hearts is a deviation, they follow that which is not entirely clear.
Okay.
So instead of following the clear verses, the ones who deviate choose to follow the unclear verses.
Okay, and where did they get the unclear verses from?
The Quran, because it has unclear verses in it.
It mentions that in chapter 2, Surah Baqarah. If you go open Surah Baqarah, if you open that, it'll tell you. It will say there's them people, they used to change the scripture. They don't care about you. They don't care.
So you're saying that this is the unclear verses are in the changed book?
No, because at the time, what you're saying,
you just said no, but that's what you just said.
Says it's not entirely clear from our Allah guides whom He wills.
So who is it talking about? Is it talking about the Quran?
What do you mean? Is it talking about the Quran? I don't get your point. And others not entirely clear. I would have to read the tafsir as well, but you can see in the next verse. You can see in the next verse it relates to. You can see the next verse relates.
Is this talking about the Quran?
You can see what it says. One sec.
Is it talking about the Quran, Adam?
The punishment of thieves.
Adam, is it talking about the Quran?
For the punishment.
Adam.
Bro, you're like a girl. Relax.
Adam, is it talking about the Quran?
You're like a baby. Relax. One sec.
Is it talking about the Quran, Adam?
This guy's moving emotional. 1 second.
I think it's best to just admit when you're too stupid to have a conversation.
Okay, and others not into yes.
It's just best to admit that you're too dumb to have a conversation. Don't come back. You're an idiot. Don't come back. You're an absolute dummy, a moron. That's a waste of time. Don't come back.
It's hard to harmonize this one. Even the context of these verses doesn't help. If you're a Muslim, how would you explain this apparent contradiction? Let me know down in the comments. Also, if you're not a Muslim, let me know your thoughts on this one.